All right, this is Mr. Lindquist's retirement goal. You can use this as kind of an outline and a way to follow the steps. So, goal number 1. Every good goal has a category, has a goal area. Goal area is retirement. 1 point. Just like that. 1 point. I have to have a time frame. That's the next thing. Your paper should look exactly like this, but with your information. Time frame, I started saving for retirement at age 25. That's pretty good. I wish I would have started at 22. I wish somebody would have told me this at 22. I started at 25. I am planning on finishing at age 63. So that's a total of 38 years. That's going to be important later on. All right, that's 2 points already. The third step is reasons and amounts, so in today's dollars. So what I want first, my big expensive item, this is BEI during retirement. I have to have 2 of these. My big expensive item during retirement is I want a house on the lake. House on Clear Lake. Right now it's $250,000. Now, you would need evidence. But this is just a sample. So you have to have evidence in yours. So right below this, maybe you put a screenshot of the actual house that you want. Or you can put that on the second page, just a printout of that. But you must have evidence. Second thing I want to do, so BEI number 2 in retirement, is I want to travel. I want to take some big trips. And I don't want to stay just for a weekend or for a week. I want to go for a month. I want to go for a while. Places like Australia and London and Paris, Egypt. I want to go to some cool places and see that. Hawaii, I told you. I'm going to be that guy surfing in Hawaii in my 60s. And so I'm estimating that it's $10,000 each. But that's not good enough for you. This is just the structure of this thing. You need evidence. Don't tell me it costs $10,000 and then not show me anything. So if this is what you turned in, you would lose points. So show me evidence. Detail 1 of these trips, and then say you're going to take 10 or 5. Detail 1 of them. Show me what a plane ticket is. Show me how much hotel room costs, spending money. Okay, for 1 of these. Now I have living expenses, which this is the most complicated part. Retirement's the most complicated goal. Because most of the other goals, you're going to have like one big expensive item and then move straight to number 4. And how much does it cost before inflation and after inflation? Retirement, I have to calculate what it costs me just to live. So, living expenses. If you have a pension, teachers have a pension. If you're in the public sector, you probably still have a pension. If you are not, then you're going to need 50%. So I am going to need 33% of my working income of my career average. That's what I'm going to need just to live. If you don't have a pension, which most people don't, you're going to need 50% of your working income because you're not going to be getting anything from your employer. What a pension is it's after I'm done working, my employer will still send me a paycheck of some money, okay, and that's for living expenses. So, income, $50,000. That's what I put. That's what the teacher averages over their full career. Not what a young teacher makes, but that's what a teacher averages over their career. So, 50,000 times 0.33. So come up with this number. I need $16,500 per year just to live. Just to buy food and electricity just to live. Because I only need that much because I'm going to be getting some money from a pension. But secondly, if I plan right, I don't have any debt. No debt. That's important. No debt. Here's the awkward part. How many years do I plan on living after I retire? Okay? That's the weird part. When do I think I'm going to die? So, if I plan on living 20 years after retirement, I'm going to use 10. 30 years after retirement, I'm going to use 15. 40 years, I'm going to use 20. And so I take this. This is in 1 year. Take this times, I pick 30. So I'd be 93. Okay? This times that. I don't have to times it by 30 because I'm not going to pull out all the money all at once. That would be foolish. It's still making money while it's in the stock market. I'm not going to pull it all out at once. So, this times this, I need this amount of money just to live. $247,500. Okay, so this plus this plus this. Now, you don't have to do this one. In fact, I don't even have it on there for anybody else. But for me personally, I also have a golf fund. So this is an extra BEI. Because I want to golf the nice courses, and I don't want to have to worry about budgeting golf them. And so I picked $2,000 a year times 10 years of golfing, so another $20,000. That's extra for me. So, before inflation, A, B, C, and I had to count D, but you won't have one. You won't have a D. Okay, A plus B plus C, and I get $617,500. To have this retirement that I want right now with a lake house and traveling, golfing, and living for 30 years after retirement, I need that much money. But after inflation, I'm going to need a lot more than that by the time I'm 63, when we have no dollar stores. Okay? So factoring in a 3% rate, that's what I'm assuming, I have to go to the single table. Now, I want you all to think this right here. This is just information. I don't want you doing a bunch of times 3% divided by 38 times single. That's just information. All you have to do is take the big number times this. So this is all just telling me where you got this number. And I got this number because 38 years at 3% rate on that singles chart gives me this. So this. And if when I retire and I want this retirement, I need to have $1.89 million. Almost $2 million I need to have. So you laugh because you're you're a teacher. You're not going to get that. You have no chance. Well, let's see. Match your goal with the investment type. This is the most important part. So I'm going to do a 403B, which is like a 401k, but it's for public sector. It's a mutual fund for retirement. So I can't touch it until I'm 60 years old. That's good. It's not liquid. It's a mutual fund for retirement. And I'm going to estimate stock market average. 10% return. Stock market average. So I take the big number, divide it by, and again, guys, this is just information. So this divided by this. And in order to get my $1.8 million retirement, I need to put away $4,741 per year. Is that doable? Is that practical? I think so. It's a little more. It's a little under 10% of the average that a teacher makes. 10% will be $5,000 a year. If I put away less than that, if I put away less than 10%, then I can have my big retirement. That's how you do it.